check on that after I get here.
Is this?
Yeah. Sure.
There we go. Oh, no. I just put this on the canvas, son.
Hey, my name is Daniel Shelton, and today we're going to talk about gun control and just kind of the thoughts about gun control these days in our society. So, gun control is one of the biggest debates in our country these days. A lot of people are for gun control, a lot of people are against gun control. Now, the people that are for gun control, they say gun control laws would reduce gun deaths. There were 464,000 total gun deaths between the years of 1999 and 2013. And 10,000 were unintentional gun deaths. Out of that 464,000, 10,000 were unintentional gun deaths. Dave Fromm from Daily Best and CNN contributor stated that American children under the age of 15 were 9 times more likely to die of gun accidents than children in other advanced wealthy countries. About 200 Americans go to the emergency room every day with gunshot wounds. Now, against that, gun control laws do not determine crime. What they say, assault weapon bans do not significantly affect murder rates at the state level. And state restrictions on the carrying of concealed weapons had a higher gun-related murders, while gun ownership doubled in the 20th century, the murder rate decreased. Now these people are saying that you should ban high-capacity magazines on some of these assault rifles. They say banning these high-capacity magazines would help prevent mass murders, like mass shootings and things of that nature. Which, and taking away all these things, I mean, guns are used for self-defense 2.5 million times a year. And things go against that is, police can't be everywhere to protect people at all times. A survey by the Pew Research said that stricter gun laws would make it more difficult for people to protect their homes and families. Gun control laws will not prevent criminals from obtaining guns. There are many ways to obtain guns illegally these days. Approximately 50,000 guns were recovered by police in Chicago between 2001 and 2012. In that 11-year span, out of those 50,000 guns, the guns came from all 50 states, and more than half of them were from outside of Illinois and obtained illegally. According to the Bureau of Justice States, May 2013 report, 37.4% of state prisoner inmates who used, carried, or possessed a firearm when committing a gun-related crime, they said they obtained a gun from a friend or family member. Now, stiffer background checks or another argument point, and they have actually started to be implemented today. There's nothing wrong with a good background check. I agree 100%. Now, people say more gun control leads to fewer suicides. And Americans were 21.5 times more likely to die of heart disease and 18.7 times more likely to die of myelinated tumors than a firearm. And Lithuania has one of the world's lowest gun ownership rates, but its suicide rate was 45.06 per 100,000 people in '99. The highest suicide rate among 71 countries with available guns. And that is why I believe that you can take gun control certain ways and it can be handled certain ways, but taking away the guns from the citizens completely is just unallowable. Thank you.